Wax Lori here today to talk about my wax empties for the week. I'm so excited to talk about my favorite vendor, L3. She doesn't sponsor my videos or send me wax, but I love her. I just love everything about her business model, and her wax works really well for me in my home. I will say, because I do have really hot warmers, I do hot plates, 24 watts, and then I do tea lights as well. I haven't been using the tea lights as much lately. It's a laziness factor for sure, but her wax does tend to dissipate the scent oils after about 3 to 4 hours, depending on the blend. So certain blends last longer, and I think that's with anybody, truly. I mean, some scents will last seemingly forever in your warmers. Like, you'll have like an undertone of a specific scent. Like Salty Sea Air, no matter what vendor it is, lasts forever for me. I mean, I could keep it in for days and days, but you know, after a while you get tired of the same scent, obviously. And I tend to change my wax pretty often anyway because I get tired of a scent. I will say there were a few scents in here that lasted longer, so I kept it in longer. It's just the way that it goes. If it really starts to fade, and you can really tell, you know, like there's a big sharp fall off a lot of times with scents. And, you know, maybe it's partially going nose blind, and, you know, the fragrance oils are dissipating or evaporating. And so, yeah, I just change out the wax at that point. But, you know, her prices are good, customer service can't be beat, and her selection, I mean, come on. I mean, you can ask for anything and she will pour it. So I went through, I think it's a lot of wax. I mean, I typically do go through a lot of wax. So I was enjoying my scents this week. You know, I talk about this all the time. I've been trying to use up older wax. So that kind of plays into what I've been pulling. I'm doing really, really well, though. I'm getting through a lot of it. And so after I get through that, we'll just, you know, I mean, it doesn't change the themes that I'm doing, but I try to, you know, I stay within the theme and then look for the older wax. So maybe if you have a lot of older stuff, maybe that's the way to do it. Maybe pull out a bin. You know, go through your stash, pull out some older wax that you want to get to, and then follow along with our wax baskets every week, but pull from there instead. I don't know. Just a suggestion. I've been really pleased with how good it's going, and I feel really accomplished using up some of the older wax, getting to know the scents, deciding if I want to reorder them, and so it's been kind of fun. So I hope you are doing well. I want to welcome you if you're new to the channel. I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe down below. And I want to welcome you back if you're a returning visitor or subscriber. I'm so glad that you are a part of this channel. I feel like I have a hair, you know? Oh yeah, I do. Normally I'm like, where the heck is it? And I'm like 20 minutes later, it's still in my face. So got it this time. All right, so I had a few things left over from last week. I typically have been filming these on Friday or Saturday mornings, and these don't go up till Sunday. So I'm still like finishing up the baskets at that point. So you'll see, you know, every week it's kind of like leftovers from the previous week. But I did use this in my bathroom, Sugared Lavender Twist. Wanted to use it up. I mean, I've definitely had it for over a year, and it's, you know, it is definitely discoloring. Love this scent, but I think I overdid it when I first got these and I had it going all the time. So I got a little bit tired of it. So now I put some overnight in my warmers. It's really, really nice. So use this one. I put it in my handy dandy basket over here. This, you guys know I talk about it all the time. I have a lot of this salted caramel from Fusion. Used this, loved this, and just, I sit there and I just breathe in. Deeply breathe in this wonderful scent. It's so good. So if it comes out next fall, I highly recommend you grab it. It was a fall scent. Love this. Okay, I've also been trying to work through some Scentsy. I was checking some Bring Back My bars to see if I wanted to add them to my club, and I had some that I had previously purchased. I kind of went through some things and decided, okay, these are the ones I want to try out. These are the ones I want to use up over the next couple of months. This one I definitely know I love, but I had started it. I think I used 2 cubes, and you guys know I don't like partials. So I decided to use this and enjoy it. It's now retired. It's in my club. You better believe it. It is Almond Croissant. This is my favorite Scentsy scent. It is so good. I can't find another almond scent that even comes close. Except for another Scentsy scent. Cherry, is it cherry almond pie? That one's fabulous too. That's in my club. All right. Looney Tunes, this one I don't really care for. So I had purchased, I feel like I purchased a couple of them. There's a note in here. I don't know if it's like, I always say like Gummy Bears or I don't know. I'm trying to think of some of the other notes that I don't like. Can't totally pick out what it is, but there is a fruit in here that I don't like, so I wouldn't get this one again. I think this was my last one. And then I have this pink Haze. I went back and forth on this one, honestly. I've been testing out the Scentsy Scents in here in this office while I'm working, which is nice because it's a smaller enclosed space. I can get a good sense of whether or not it performs for me. I kind of was taking some advice from Patricia Gates, who talks about that, like pick a room in your house, smaller room, and give it, you know, scents a try and see how they do. So this one, I like it. I do. It smells like a candy scent. It kind of reminds me of Pink Fairy Gumdrop from Bath and Body Works. This one kind of reminds me of, and when it was going in here, I really liked it. It's not super overpowering. I think it would be too much, or too little, I guess, for my open concept. I don't think I will smell it. But in here, it's nice, and it wouldn't be a bad, like, bedroom or bathroom scent either. So I did put it in my club, and I ordered another bar of this before, you know, it was all over with. So I like it, because obviously you guys know I love Pink Fairy Gumdrop. So I'm going to try it for a while, keep it in my club for a little while, and see if I'm going to keep it. I don't know, but I like sugar better, but I didn't melt. I didn't finish that one. But anyway, those both went in my club. And that's it for clamshells. And then I had from Ava's Bite Me, I had this carried over from last week. This is so good. This is a favorite, obviously. Oh, I just love this. I have several of these cups. You guys know I don't love these scent shot cups, but when it's one of my favorite scents ever, yeah. So I have more. Absolutely love those. Okay. Let's see. I think I have two. I feel like I only have two left that aren't L3, and then we'll jump into all the L3. So my son melted this Destination Wax, lavender vanilla spice, lavender vanilla flowers, and hint of spice. It was a sample that we got. He actually liked this. This is not something that I would normally get, but he liked it. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to ask him if it was enough to get a breakaway bar for him for his bathroom, but that's where he melted it, and he said it was good. I melted this because I had something else from L3 and I didn't have enough pieces to go in all my warmers and wanted to have a nice cherry scent going. So this is Brita's Strawberry, Maraschino Cherry, and Vanilla Bean Marshmallow. This was nice. It was good. I had it in my like dining room area and my little warmer there, and it was good. It was a nice cherry scent and it blended in with what I had from L3. All right, so we have some samples from L3. When I wasn't melting Scentsy, I had these going, you know, alternated them, obviously. I had L3, Vanilla Birch, Cashmere Cedar, Warm Vanilla Sugar. This is nice. I don't know that I would buy a lot of those, but I think for me, I would do Vanilla Birch and Cashmere Cedar together. That's like a nice bathroom or bedroom scent to me, so I would order that, but I don't know about the Warm Vanilla Sugar with it. This one I used at night because I do not like cupcakes at Tiffany's typically, unless it's really well blended and you can't smell it that much. This is Adipose and Cupcakes at Tiffany's. So, I mean, I got whiffs of it as I was going in and out of this office after work, but yeah, I wouldn't get this one. It wasn't bad, but just not my favorite. And then Vanilla Bean Noel, Strawberry Passion Fruit, Warm Vanilla Sugar. This was actually really kind of nice. I saw a lot of people doing their hauls and they got this one too. I liked it. It wasn't bad. I don't know, again, I don't know if it's something that I would just think to order, but I would get a puppy pack. I did. I liked it. I just don't know how much, you know, I wouldn't go crazy. And like I said, there are certain scents from her. She does so many scents. I mean, let's be real here. And, you know, you have to narrow your list down somewhere, right? So it might not be one that would make the final cut, but it wasn't bad. All right, so let's go through, I guess, should we do our giant pile here? That was the living room. I had a couple of these mini chunky buns, this Christmas Cookie Therapy, Eggnog Cookie Therapy, and a hint of gingerbread. This wasn't bad. I mean, I put it in later at night. You guys know I melt scents later at night that I'm not really sure of. I think it's a gingerbread note that was really kind of throwing me off. This was nice. I kept it in overnight. It was a nice, comforting, warm scent. I would get this again for Christmas. It's a very short season for me, and we're past that season at this point, but it wasn't bad. I liked this, and I would definitely get it again. So that was, you know, kind of a little bit of a surprise. So I didn't mind it. We had 2 of these, and I didn't have 2 of each, so I kind of put them in alternating warmers. The Burrow Hufflepuff, which is fresh baked cinnamon rolls with extra brown sugar and vanilla frosting, and sugared shortbread, buttercream frosting, and Hufflepuff, which the Hufflepuff is fresh baked cookies, sweet cinnamon sugar, and pumpkin pasties. I really love Hufflepuff. Both of these were great. I think that I like the sugared shortbread and buttercream frosting one better, so I'd probably get this one. I mean, they were both good, actually. So either one of them, Hufflepuff is great, and I enjoy it. All right, this one smells so fresh and nice. Have this going today. Pineapple, mango, tangerine, clementine. It is perfect. It's a really nice springy type of scent, and yeah, I absolutely love this. Really, really good. Really nice blend. Okay, so we had this going yesterday. Green eggs and ham, Fruit Loops, fresh baked bread, and sugar cookie. This one must have fallen to the back of my cereal drawer. I was moving things around and found this, and I was like, what the heck? Because this was back from last February. And so I melted this, and it was really, really nice, actually. And what was interesting is in the beginning, you could smell more of the fresh baked bread, and I was like, huh. Because I wasn't getting a lot of Fruit Loops, but the longer it went, after like an hour, hour and a half, I started to be able to smell the Fruit Loops more. It came out. It was really a nice blend, and I don't know that I need tons of this because we like our cereal scents to be strong cereal, but for a general scent, if I wasn't specifically going for a cereal scent, this would be really nice. So, all right. We had Bad Breakup Cookie Therapy. Who needed them anyways? Cookie Therapy, Danish butter cookies, and lemon cream. Really, really nice blend. I did this during or in the beginning of the week. Nice lemon cookie blend. Really lovely, and I love Cookie Therapy, so yeah, totally would get this, or just maybe mix it because I have Cookie Therapy, and will probably always have that in my stash because that is a staple for me. Love it. All right, this one kind of surprised me. This Berry Waffle Cone BBW type. I was scared of this one. If you remember, I talked about this in my basket. That it was so, so strong. And I was just, I don't know, because this is a strong scent anyway. The candle is very strong. And I feel like it's stronger in the bag. But once it started melting, it really mellowed out and really had a nice scent. It wasn't overwhelming. It wasn't suffocating, which it kind of smelled like in the bag. I have more of this, and I'm excited to melt it in the future. So, yeah, this was really nice and pleasant. Not as, like, you know, that candle is so strong, and it just smelled like it was going to knock our socks off and be like a 15 out of 10, and it was nice. It was definitely a good scent. Strong, but good. All right, I think a couple of people had mentioned in the comments they were looking forward to hearing what I thought about this one. This was Gummy Bears. This was another one that I was really scared of. I don't know. This is a weird scent. It just, and it's so funny because in the warmers, it really didn't smell like much, truly. I mean, I couldn't, let's put it that way. I couldn't pinpoint what I was really smelling in terms of, oh, that smells like lime or lemon or orange. And maybe that's the point. It's like supposed to smell like a huge bag of gummy bears with all of the scents mixed together. It wasn't super sugary either. So, I don't know. I wouldn't get this again. I saw it in a blend, actually, on her last RTS on Friday. And I was like, I don't know if they've tried it before. I guess if you want a generic semi-sweet scent, it wouldn't be bad to add to other blends. It wasn't awful. It wasn't like, you know, I was like, let's change it out right away. It was pleasant. Like, it wasn't terrible, I guess. But it just, I couldn't figure out, like, really what it smelled like. And I wouldn't get it again, so I don't know if that helps or not, but it's like, you know, it didn't smell like, I mean, I eat gummy bears all the time, let's be real. I love that. I have a problem. My husband, oh, those in Nerds rope, oh my gosh, my husband's like, okay, do we need to buy more of these Nerds? Or the gummy clusters, I guess it is. Oh, they're so good. I just love those. But gummy bears, yeah, they're right up there on the list. But it doesn't smell like opening a bag. I don't know. All right, this one was Orange Creamsicle Cream Soda. It was really, really nice. Now, could I smell the cream soda? No. I couldn't pick that out. And I don't even think that it really it didn't make it fizzy, because my son even commented, he's like, oh, it smells like an orange creamsicle type scent. He doesn't like fizzy. So it wasn't overly fizzy. If you're concerned about that, at least this particular blend wasn't. It was really pleasant. I love orange creamsicles scents. They're so nice. So it was nice and creamy, and you got that orange. Reminded me of like an Orange Julius at the mall. Do they even have those anymore? I don't know. But yeah, I really liked this. Would get it again. I have quite a few orange scents because, you know, my husband and I both really like them. So yeah, it was good. All right, this one, Godiva White Chocolate Raspberry Truffle. So I believe I have reordered this. I love this scent from her. I like it mixed with coffee. It's a really, really nice. And yeah, this one I feel like was kind of dissipating, which was a little sad because I've had this since February. I don't know if she changed her oil, because I've gotten it since then and it's stronger. So this was back from last February. Either that or it's lost its scent. So I guess with this one, I need to use it and enjoy it. But mixed with coffee, I still got this really nice creamy white chocolate and then the raspberry. It was like a nice raspberry filling, something that you would have in the middle of like a Godiva white chocolate candy. You know, where just that wonderful raspberry filling. It's so nice. And yeah, that's what this reminded me of. So if you like that scent, pick it up. She offers it. People ask for it frequently. But just make sure you use it and don't let it sit there. Speaking of use it and don't let it sit there, this was the surprise hit of the week. And I remember when I melted this, I was even thinking it at that time. And this I've put in my basket several times and haven't melted it because it just didn't appeal to me on cold, which is why we melt, right? Because they can change on warm. And this one definitely did. So much so that I've changed. So I have a running list of customs that I want to do with her. I'm on the list, but, you know, there's a ways to go still. So I have some ideas that I'm in, you know, kind of just throwing around in my mind. And I've added this with into a blend that I'm doing. And I purchased more. She had this offered in her restock on Friday, and I did purchase more. Low by what? I'm failing. I think we're all failing. So, well, no, I think Etta is the one that's doing really, really well. If I'm missing somebody else, I'm so sorry. Tell me in the comment section down below. But yeah, I'm failing. But anyway, I'm doing good in terms of not ordering from different vendors. And I feel like I have my vendor list of who I'm going to stick to. And I'm doing really well with that. So that's a win, I guess. I'm calling it a win. All right, you guys are like, shut up and tell us the scent. The scent. It's white chocolate apple type. And truly, it does smell a lot like apple, but sometimes her Mac apple, in any vendor truly, but really L3's Mac apple is so overwhelming. I told you guys I did a blend, I did a custom, and I think somebody just asked for it recently. So it was a Mac apple, cornbread, and why can't I think of the third thing? Oh boy. Yeah. Anywho, can't think of what the third thing was, but I have changed it a little bit because her Mac apple is so overwhelming. It just took over the blend. And I feel like the other things weren't even there, which is probably why I can't remember what the heck they were. So this scent, I feel like it adds like a creaminess to it from, it's got to be that white chocolate. And it was just really, really nice. This was a nice blend. Now I'm thinking, I wonder if that was white chocolate toffee apple. I wonder if it's different. Well, we'll see. I ordered it, so I guess I'll see if it's different. Maybe they just didn't put toffee on this one. I don't know. But it was a really, really nice scent. I really like this. So I put this in probably around 9 o'clock at night. We're kind of night owls, if I could say it. We stay up till around midnight. And so I had it in, you know, I could smell it for 3 hours. I left it in, obviously. It was so pretty. It was a nice apple, but it was subdued. It had a creaminess to it. I definitely, obviously, would get it again. And this was a surprise hit of the week. So excited to report back on that one. All right, so I did a couple of these coffee scents this week. Coffee bean, vanilla bean, Noel, cinnamon sugar. I love cinnamon and coffee together, 100%. This was great. And a coffee bean, sweet bakery dough, sugar cookie dough. This, I mean, it muted the coffee a little bit, but you got the bakery and the coffee together. I love coffee with everything, let's be honest. This was really nice too. Really enjoyed it. So this was another surprise hit. I have a few in this week, which was nice. I mean, you just never really know. That's why we melt, right, and enjoy things. This is Camping Cookie Therapy. Toasted mallows, graham crackers, cookie therapy, and a hint of hot cocoa. So, you know, I don't always love toasty scents or roasted, you know, like fire scents, but this was nice. It was a nice toasted marshmallow scent. It definitely reminded me of s'mores. This was a really nice scent. I'm going to actually stick this aside and ask for this again. This was good. I enjoyed it. So, you know, not all of them go in the I need to ask for this pile or definitely order it again, but that one does. This is another one. So I think it's the same type of blend, I guess. And so I like this more than I thought I was going to. So this one is Blair Witch, toasted mallow, graham crackers, and Nutella. So maybe I should do that. I'll do a custom with toasted. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea to do a toasted mallow type of custom with graham crackers and maybe even that white chocolate raspberry. I don't know. Maybe I'll play around with it and see what I can, you know, come up with. But yeah, I really like that together. This was super nice. This was another one I did kind of later at night because I wasn't sure and I was like, and I wanted to turn it off actually and then have it the next morning. Truly, I didn't want to go to bed and not smell it. This was great. Both of those are really good. So I like the blend of the toasted mallow and graham crackers and some kind of like chocolate scent. Really, really nice. And I do have the brownie batter coming with my RTS. That was another one I bought in a trig tart. So maybe I'll blend those together if brownie batter is a really nice chocolate scent that I like. So I don't know. Could be fun. All right. So I melted this Dole Whip. This is another one my son was like, so that smells like, he knew right away. He was like, that's Dole Whip. I love this from any vendor. Truly, it's so good. Really, really nice. This was getting older as well. And so this one dissipated about 4 hours, I would say. And I would get it again. But there's a couple other vendors that it's a little bit stronger, lasts a little bit longer. So I'll have to decide, you know, but it was good. All right, this is the cherry scent that I melted with that small sample from Brita's. This is Candyman, pink frosted animal cookies, maraschino cherries, and cake batter. This was not overly cherry, and I will tell you, I was really craving a really nice cherry bakery scent. So I don't know if, you know, I'm assuming the pink frosted animal cookies and cake batter kind of, you know, just really tamped it down. So I'm looking for a strong, like, cherry chip, like, almond cake type of blend. So we'll see. This wasn't bad, but I wouldn't go out of my way. This is Godiva white chocolate raspberry truffles, coffee bean white elephant exchange. So this was sort of like my custom. I did the white chocolate raspberry truffle and coffee bean. Those together were amazing and super strong. I feel like this was good. I didn't get a lot of the white elephant exchange, and I feel like it maybe made it just a little bit like creamier, because to me that always smells like powdered donuts or maybe a powdery type of scent, like donut scent. I like it better with just the two because they're super strong that way, but this was nice, and if it's offered, I'd probably get it because, you know, I mean, it's not enough of a difference where I'm like, ooh, I don't like that as much, you know, and if she pours it, I might grab another puppy pack of it and enjoy it. And this one was really kind of nice too. I feel like this took a while to get going. And so I would get this again. I feel like this is something that she probably pours around, you know, like the fall, Halloween time. But I'll add this to my list to get again if she pours it. This is banana nut bread, cream cheese frosting, and golden grams. It's Annabelle. So I really liked this. I feel like I got a frosted banana nut bread without like a super strong banana, like Laffy Taffy type of element to it. It was just really kind of a nice, creamy, rich, decadent banana bread. And I liked it, so I would get that one again. All right, moving on. So we just have bedroom and bathroom. Let's do bedroom here. Cotton candy craze and grape soda. The thing about this is I really love grape soda blends, and I like them to be super strong. I feel like the cotton candy craze kind of tamped that down a little bit, made it a little bit creamier. I feel like you didn't get that super, super strong and fizzy grape soda. It was a little bit more creamy. And so I liked it, but I don't know that I would go out of my way for this because I want, you know, my nostrils to be burning from the fizz. So it was nice. This was a Lego Tastic Saltwater Mermaid. Love Saltwater Mermaid blends. I tend to like them with like fizzy soda. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's the next one I have. And so this was okay. I know Charity loves the Lego Tastic. I'd be interested to try it by itself. I don't think I ever have. So I need to do that and see how I feel about it. And then my absolute favorite, I hope I ordered a loaf of this. Or I have a loaf of it. I hope I do. I really do. Because I love this scent. And I tend to mix some scoops in with this. Saltwater Mermaid and Frosty Fizzy Bubbly. Love this. It's such a nice base scent to add in some extra fruit to just amp it up. It is such a good scent. If you love fizzy scents and you like fruity blends, I would get this. I mean, don't let the Saltwater Mermaid fool you or scare you away because I thought, oh, it's gonna be too flowery. It's so nice. Such a good blend. I don't know. Just love it. And then we have Blue Hawaiian, Pineapple, and Fizzy Pop. This is nice. I love all of those elements. This was great. This is a fun, fruity summer blend. You get that Blue Hawaiian, which to me has a little bit of a coconut element, and anytime you mix that with pineapple, it's wonderful. And her Fizzy Pop is the strongest to me of any vendor that I have tried. So if you like Fizzy Pop and you want super strong, 100%. Okay, so then I started off melting this in my bathroom and finished it in my bedroom because I had two of her large bunts. And it was going to take me 100 years to get through the tiny pieces I was using in the bathroom. So I kind of finished it up in my bedroom. Raspberry Whip, Tangerine, Lemon Curd. I feel like Tangerine Whip is Raspberry Whip, sorry, is like a creamy raspberry scent. Kind of reminds me of like almost like a raspberry, I want to say ice cream or like smoothie. Sorry, the dog is barking. And then you get the tangerine and lemon curd. I feel like it was a very creamy blend with, you got the raspberry and you got hints of lemon curd. I don't feel like I got a lot of tangerine. I wanted this to be stronger on the fruits, but I feel like the creaminess really kind of took over. So if you're looking for that and don't want super like shocking fruit and, you know, sugary scents, you're probably really going to like this. It was kind of like a fruity sorbet, I guess, maybe, or fruity ice cream type of blend. Wasn't bad, but, you know, in my mind, I was looking for a specific thing with a blend, and it wasn't that. I had Biolage, one of her chunks that she did back in March. This is strong, but I will say this dissipated quickly. So, like I was saying in the beginning, some of the scents really dissipate after 3 or 4 hours. This will blow your socks off. You can smell it. You know, my black hole bathroom I talk about took over the whole bathroom, obviously, but it was coming out down the hallway. But when it died off, it really died off. So if you like this as a shampoo and, you know, hair care product type of line, if you like this scent, it's really, really nice. It's just not going to last for 12 hours. All right, we had Cherry Blow Pops, Cherry Lemonade, and Fizzy Soda. I love cherry blow pop scents and fizzy soda. I think for me, I would try, and maybe I should do a custom, I'll put it over here, cherry blow pops, grape blow pops, and fizzy soda, because I really do like cherry and grape together. This was really nice. I can smell it. It doesn't smell medicinal to me at all. If you're worried about that, it doesn't smell like cough syrup, you know, cough drops or anything like that. It to me, it smells exactly like those cherry, like, what do you call ices or whatever that you get at like the movie theater, or my kids used to get them all the time at the hockey arena. That's what it smells like. The cherry cola ones, but there's no cola scent to it. That's what this reminded me of, and it was nice. It was fun. I like those type of blends. This was another one. I think I had started to use this one. Blackberry Sweet on Paris. So I believe Sweet on Paris is kind of like a bakery body care-ish kind of scent, I want to say. That's what it smells like. It definitely smells like a body care scent to me. It was nice. It was pleasant. Do I need blunts again? No, but I would get like maybe a puppy pack and enjoy it that way in my bathroom, because this is a really pleasant scent. I really like Sweet on Paris. I think that is also like a blackberry, right? It's like a blackberry bakery, I want to say. Like shortbread. For some reason, that's sticking in the back of my mind. So if you want like a somewhat like blackberry or fruity type of bakery, but that has a body care element, I would pick this up. Really pleasant, pretty scent. I think this is my final one, you guys. Like, I kept finding these. Like, I ordered, I think, 3 of them, and for some reason I stuck them in different places. I have no idea why. It was dumb. This is Cinnamon Sugar Pumpkin Pecan Waffles Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. The only thing, the main thing, I want to say like 80% of this blend is Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. And then maybe pumpkin pecan waffles. I don't know how much cinnamon sugar I got from this. This was, and I said many times when we were going through melting this, it almost had like an apple scent for me. I don't know why. I don't know what it was. Like slight tinge of apple in here. It was okay, but I am kind of sick of it after buying 3 of these. And it was definitely more of a bathroom scent to me, and you wouldn't think so. Although I like Boardwalk Mallow Clouds in my bathroom. So glad. I think I finally, you guys, you know, if I find another one, it'll be like, what? There's another one? Oh, this is not L3. My son finished this Men's Club from Hayden Row. We had quite a few of these. We purchased them. They are so strong. So it's basically leather chairs and books. There's more things, but that's basically what it smells like. It smells like and it's so strong. Like, oh my gosh. You need the tiniest piece. And I know a long time ago, it's been many months now, that I talked about putting it in all of my warmers, and I literally had to turn them off and pour them back into like a souffle cup and like let it harden again and cut it back up and do like little slivers because it was so strong. It was so crazy. So you just need tiny pieces of this and it will take over everything. If you love like a really nice leather and books type of scent, this is your scent. It's oh my gosh. Yeah. It smells like that 9 3/4, I think, that L3 has that I purchased. So it's a similar type of scent to that if you like that. But yeah, this is so strong. Like blow your socks off. All right. This is another one that I feel like when I first got it, it was so strong and it lasted a long time. And this is from March. So this one, I don't know if, maybe I didn't seal the bag correctly because I did use some of it, but it really dissipated after, probably 3 hours. Lunar Eclipse, Smoked Vanilla, Sugar Plum. I don't know how that goes together, but then Boardwalk Mallow Clouds. And so I feel like this was really strong when I first got it, but it's kind of dissipated, like I said. I like this. I really like Lunar Eclipse. I need to just get it by itself, I feel like, and try it. She usually puts it in blends, but maybe if I'm assuming that's just 1 cent oil. Maybe I'll ask for it in Trig Tarts. So yeah, I would get that and try that by itself because I think I really, really do like that scent. It's a pretty scent and she tends to blend with it and I like all the blends. So yeah, I just was disappointed, that it kind of dissipated quickly. All right, we got through the basket. It's a lot of wax. I know a lot of different pieces that we used this week, but yeah, there's a reason L3 is my favorite vendor, and I was so glad to be able to highlight her wax this week. So let me know if you had any surprise favorites this week or hits. I was really surprised by that white chocolate. What was it? I don't know. Did I put it aside? That white chocolate toffee apple, I think it was. That was nice. It was a really nice scent, and I hope it's the same scent that I just ordered, but we'll see. It's always fun to try different things. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.